late habit. I know that pull, the same old mood, dress beautiful, the same old drag in another coat. Still feel wrong when I'm looking for late habit. I had that deep, the kind that way when I lose sleep, the kind that circle in a quiet room, and that like pain, some sacred thing to keep. I used to call that part of me something fixed on my identity. Now I know the scars just turn to pattern. If you don't break the continuity, late habit made me rid myself. Not just the room and not somebody else. Made me stop pretending no relief could ever lead to better hell. Late habit, I know that voice. Late habit, I know that choice. Late habit, I don't fall back. I built too much to relive that track. Late habit, I cut that line. Late habit, I got my mind. Late habit, it built me smart. Now I move cleaner with my heart. Late habit, showed up in how I stayed, in what I tolerated, what I delayed, and every little thing I knew was wrong, but let's survive because it felt too safe. Now I know what a real change costs, what it means to leave what once felt close, and not romanticize the old dark thing just cause you survived it the most. Late habit gave me a code to read, a better eye for what weakens me. Now when I feel that old low loop, I shut it down before it breathes. I don't know patterns, loyalty, just cause they once protected me. Late habit, then I stepped out clean, and let that past stop tempting me. Late, I know that voice. Late habit, I know that choice. Late habit, I don't fall back. I built too much to relive that track. Late habit, I cut that line. Late habit, I got my mind. Late habit, it built me smart. Now I move cleaner with my heart. Main witness, I seen it all. The rise, the slip, the quiet fall, the fake ass smiles in expensive rooms, and who still stood when the lights got small. Main witness to the way men change, when the pressure high and the weather strange, when the room get cold and the funds run thin, and the same old names don't sound the same. I got too much proof in my own two eyes to get moved quick by pilots' lies. I watch too much from the back row, dog, to let sweet words rewrite the signs. Main witness, build my trust real slow, build my lower voice from what I know, not from stories, not from looks, but from all them things I watched unfold. Main witness, I know that true. Main witness, I seen that through. Main witness, I don't act blind, that's why I guard my state of mind. Main witness, all facts, all still. Main witness, all too real. Main witness, I built that view, and now I move how survivors do. Main witness to my own damn chain, how I stopped letting no pain reign, how I cut what had to go and kept what still aligned with my name. I know what it means to survive in plain sight, to say less and still read right, to keep your core through a crowded room and not let weak energy steal your life. Main witness made me less impressed by loud displays and performative stress. I know the loudest thing in the room ain't always the strongest in the test. I saw too much not to move exact, too many turns and too much impact. Main witness, that's why I stand with this lower tone and the sharper hand. Main witness, I know that truth. Main witness, I seen that through. Main witness, I don't act blind, that's why I guard my state of mind. Main witness, all facts, all still. Main witness, all too real. Main witness, I built that view and now I move how survivors do. Control the lane, I know they're right. With the whole damn city, stay outside. With the chest go quiet, the jaw stay set, and your little weight just sit inside. Cold shoulder lane, got a certain peace. Not warm, not soft, but a strong release. A place where all the fake fall off and you hear what still live underneath. I had too many drives like that with a deadlit screen and a mind pulled back. Still finding one more cleaner thought while the rain slide down, the glass all black. Cold shoulder lane made me trust the pause. Made me stop for someone never was. Made me understand some distance here way more than any rushed applause. Cold shoulder lane, I know that road. Cold shoulder lane, I move along. Cold shoulder lane, I'm still on true, that's where I get back into tune. Cold shoulder lane, all black on slow. Cold shoulder lane, I let it go. Cold shoulder lane, it built my pace and let more calm across my face. Cold shoulder lane told me not to chase. Not every bull deserve a place. Not every ache deserve a response. And not every ghost deserve a trace. Now I can sit with what still hurts without making it my whole self-worth. I can breathe in that empty lane and let the weak old heat disperse. Cold shoulder lane get me cleaner exits. No way to leave without regret mixing. No way to keep my center mind and I let every little thing stick. I owe a lot to them silent nights where I let the dark so wrong from right. Cold shoulder lane, then I came back with steadier lungs and a stronger track. No last word, I don't need that. No last word, I don't need that. No final scene in the week, clap back. I know what I lived and I know what left, and I don't need noise to confirm facts. No that word after all that smoke. Had all them nights with attention broke. Had all them silences hit enough. And all them times I just hit a coat. I used to think closer meant one more line, one more call, one more try. Now I know sometimes the strongest move is leaving truth exactly where it died. Know that word made my peace more real. Less depending on how you feel. More grounded in what I already know and what the chest still know to heal. Know that word, I let that in. Know that word, no need pretend. Know that word, I know my lane. And I don't go back through that same pain. Know that word, all calm, all clear. Know that word, no extra here. Know that word, I built that code. And kept my peace up off that road. Know that word taught me how to lead. Without some speech nobody need. Without explaining what time already proved and what the room could never receive. Now I know silence can finish things more clean than 1,000 lines you sing. It can keep the soul from getting dragged and let the whole hurt loose in its grip. Know that word give me sharper grace, a colder no and a steadier phase. Now when it's done for real. And don't revive what lost its place. I don't need a final line to win, I just need my whole self back again. Know that word and I walked off clean and let that old thing in. Know that word, I let that in. Know that word, no need pretend. Know that word, I know my lane. And I don't go back through that same pain. Know that word, all calm, all clear. Know that word, no extra here. Know that word, I built that code. And kept my peace up off that road. Mary. Mary's gotta know that edge where you bet on self with no safe hedge. Where the whole world say, take it slow, but the soul say, step and don't play dead. Mary's build my confidence, not fake loud. Real consequence, the kind that come from betting on you. And there ain't no clean defense. I had too many nights on one deadline, too many months with a strained of mind. Still made the call, still chose to leave, and kept that fire all the way alive. Main made my chest more strong. Made me stop waiting around too long. Made me understand some doors don't open till you're better enough to move on. Main risk, I took that shot. Main risk, I gave all I got. Main risk, all flame, no fear. That's why I'm standing right here. Main risk, all hard, all dry. Main risk kept me alive. Main risk, I know that line. That's why I move with a sharper mind. Main risk taught me what's real to trust. Still stand when the room all dust. What in me got enough weight to survive that jump, and now I get crushed. I know the prize of playing too safe, how it dull the soul and reshape the faith. I'd rather lose to a real clean try than die in comfort and call it grace. Main risk gave me all that force, that lower tone and a straighter course. Now every move got stronger aim, and every loss got less remorse. I wasn't built to sit and wait, I was built to test that fate. Main risk, then I stepped in black and never looked back. Main risk, I took that shot. Main risk, I gave all I got. Main risk, all flame, no fear. That's why I'm standing right here. Main risk, all hard, all dry. Main risk kept me alive. Main risk, I know that line. That's why I move with a sharper mind. Lay witness, now you see it clear. After all the months I carried it here, after all them nights I moved through dark, and no one knew what was really there. Lay witness to what I became, to the stronger, better, colder frame, to the lower voice and the steadier stare that all them bad years put in my name. It's funny how the truth get loud. Only at the room start looking proud. Only at the fire turn to glow, and the same old people gather around. Lay witness taught me not to wait on somebody to validate what I know I built through private storms and what I know I had to create. Lay witness, now you see that side. Lay witness, now you know that lie. Lay witness, but I've been that man long before you try to understand. Yeah, lay witness, too late, too clean. Lay witness, I know what that means. Lay witness, I built through dark, and you just called the after spark. Lay witness made me respect the quiet, the hidden work and the soul behind it. The pain nobody clap for, and the nights where only self could guide it. I know what it means to grow unseen, to bleed in silence and still keep dreams. So if they only notice now, that don't undo what the dog did to me. Lay witness gave me tougher faith, stronger peace and a cleaner state. And when they look, they see the shape, but not the years it took to make. I don't need lay praise to feel that real. I know what all them nights reveal. Lay witness and I move on like a man already here. Lay witness, now you see that side. Lay witness, now you know that lie. Lay witness, but I've been that man long before you try to understand. Yeah, lay witness, too late, too clean. Lay witness, I know what that means. Lay witness, I built through dark, and you just called the after spark. Cold balance, yeah. Cold balance, that's where I stay. Not too up and not too far away. Not too soft and not too numb, just enough room to breathe and wait. Cold balance came from years of strain, from giving too much then pulling away, from learning how to hold my ground without letting it all hard in my face. I know what it means to keep that line between self-protect and overhide, between moving smart and moving scared, between peace and letting life go by. Cold balance built my better pace, a lower tone and a cleaner grace. Now I can sit with all that dark and still not lose my place. Cold balance, I know that I'll got cold balance, I got my heart. Cold balance, all calm, all still. That's how I hold what I feel. Cold balance, all low, all true. Cold balance, I move like that too. Cold balance, I made that frame, and it changed the way I play the game. Cold balance taught me not to react to every text and never react. Not every little thing deserve a piece of me or a move right back. I had too many extremes before, too much all in, too much closed door. Now I know how to stand midline and still keep forcing the core. Cold balance gave me real control, a steadier mind and a guarded soul. Now I don't fear the late night pool, I know what fits and what don't hold. I built that state in the quieter years, with all that pressure and all them fears. Cold balance, now I move more clean and let the weak stuff disappear. Cold balance, I know that I hold balance. Cold balance, I got my heart. Cold balance, all calm, all still. That's how I hold what I feel. Cold balance, all low, all true. Cold balance, I move like that too. Cold balance, I make that frame, and it changed the way I play the game. Yeah. No weak proof, don't bring that here. I know too much to move all with. Too much talking, not enough weight. That whole little act disappear. No weak proof and allow that line. No weak proof and a pilot lie. I need more than a sweet cheap look to let one thing get close to mine. I came from places where proof meant pain, where trust got cut if the truth looked strange. So now I move with a lower standard for words and a higher one for change. No weak proof made my rib more cold, made me let lightly to get control. Now I don't bite till I feel real depth, not just something that sounds all bold. No weak proof, I need that real. No weak proof, I need that still. No weak proof, all truth, all weight. That's why I move at this state. No weak proof, no fake display. No weak proof, I don't just play. No weak proof, I build that code and keep my soul all week road. Yeah. No weak proof taught me what to ask, what survive the pressure and what don't last. What can hold when the room gets tight and what falls off when the shine gets scratched. I know what it means to build from facts, to let all that fake talk slide right past. Cause if it can't hold no real heat, then it was never built to last. No weak proof gave me stronger trust, and what stays clear when the weather rough. Now every yes got more depth in it, and every no got enough. I don't need stories, I need what stays when the whole room flip and the bright all fade. No weak proof, then I stand right there and let the real self separate. No weak proof, I need that real. No weak proof, I need that still. No weak proof, all truth, all weight. That's why I move at this stage. No weak proof, no fake display. No weak proof, I don't just play. No weak proof, I build that code and keep my soul all week road. Tone, not for the crowd, just to set the stone. Not for revenge, not for a scene, just to leave this chapter fully known. Final address to the years I bled, to the rooms I left, to the things I shared, to the older version of me that still carry fire when the whole thing spread. I got too much in this lower frame to let old noise still haunt my name. So this ain't anger, this alignment, and a man putting truth in place. Final address means I'm done being held, done chasing what already passed, done letting old things pull my peace and call that something built to last. Final address, I say that plain. Final address, I broke that chain. All truth, all weight, that's how I leave in a cleaner state. Final address, I close that room. Final address, let the whole consume what it need to. I move too far to keep that ghost beneath my roof. Final address to the ones who knew and the ones who watched but never moved, to the nights that made me cut more clean and the things I had to lose to improve. I know what it means to say enough without some loud or dramatic bluff. Just one clear line and a rough low tone, and the whole old thing get left in dust. Final address built my peace in full, a stronger chest and a steadier pull. Now I don't need 10 more conversations to know I did what I should. I let the words land once and stay. No weak replay, no second take. Final address, then I walk out clean and let the future take shape. Final address, I say that plain. Final address, I broke that chain. Final address, all truth, all weight, that's how I leave in a cleaner state. Final address, I close that room. Final address, let the old consume what it need to. I move too far to keep that ghost beneath my roof. Side charge, I feel that creep. That little weird drag under the beat. That little sideways pressure build. When the room too calm and too complete. Side charge don't announce itself. It moving tone not on the shelf. It moving glances and delay replies and then all the things you tell yourself. I learned to read that hidden current. The kind that shit without a verdict. The kind that drain if you sit too long and call that vibe just complicated. Side charge made me move more strict. Made me leave before it got too thick. Made me stop brushing off the small off signs till they settle in and stick. Side charge, I know that move. Side charge, I cut right through. Side charge, all small, all real. That's why I trust what I feel. Side charge, I don't stay late. Side charge, I know that stay. Side charge, I build that read and keep my soul where it need to be. Side charge give me stronger boundaries and less need to over-explain the need to pull away from half-fake rooms and guard the peace I had to bleed. I know too much about subtle strain, how little things can cloud the brain. So now I read early, move once and never let side tension gain. Side charge, build my cleaner exits, a more exact and less dramatic sensor. What still got life and what just drags and what belongs. No one in my chest. I trust the low sides more than before. That's what them other years got me for. Side charge, I know that move. Side charge, I cut right through. Side charge, all small, all real. That's why I trust what I feel. Side charge, I don't stay late. Side charge, I know that stay. Side charge, I build that red and keep my soul where it need to be. Mandalay, I know that hold. When the whole damn plan move cold. When the road stays shut a little too long and you still gotta keep your soul. Mandalay taught me how to wait without letting that bend my state. Without calling every pause a loss or every detour a closed out fate. I had too many slow hard months where the next right move just wouldn't come. Still found a way to stay on beat and not let doubt become the drum. Mandalay made my patience deep, the kind that live under broken sleep, the kind that don't need everything now to know what's real and what to keep. Mandalay, I still stay on. Mandalay, I still stay strong. Mandalay, all low, all time, that's why I keep my whole my mind. Mandalay, all drag, all true. Mandalay, you got me through. Mandalay, I know that place. To stay in my place. Mandalay made me trust the slow. Not everything big gotta happen quick. Some things get stronger underground before they ever make the visible click. I know what it means to move through hell time and still protect the inner line and still keep faith in the thing you build, even when the outside don't align. Mandalay gave me less panic, less need to label every static. Now I breathe in the slower stretch and let the timing turn organic. I built a lot in the stopped out phase and all that waiting in those great days. Mandalay, then I came back with steadier lungs and a stronger track. Mandalay, I still stay on. Mandalay, I still stay strong. Mandalay, all low, all time, that's why I keep my whole my mind. Mandalay, all drag, all true. Mandalay, you got me through. Mandalay, I know that pace. Mandalay, I know that pace. Mandalay, I know that pace. Now to stay in my place. section, I know that zone where the air too still and the truth full grown, where the room got light but the inside dark, and you better trust what the chest gets shown. Black section in the back of mine, in the part of the night where the signs get fine, and the little cracks in the atmosphere that say don't let this get inside. I learned a lot in those shadow parts, about weak, fake, charm, and guarded hearts, about how danger don't always scream, sometimes it whisper through the dark. Black section made my instincts still, made me less likely to ignore what I feel. Now I can read the move 1 inch before the whole thing get too real. Black section, I know that air. Black section, I feel that there. Black section, all still, all deep, that's where I got what I keep. Black section, all signs, all strange. Black section, all dark, all rain. Black section, I built that red, that's what the hard nights did to me. Black section taught me not every room worth the risk or worth the fumes. Not every polished place got peace, and not every silence mean no doom. I know the little pull under the ribs that says don't sit too long in this, and I don't need 10 outward signs to know when the whole thing off a bit. Black section gave me stronger exits, a better pace and a steadier message. Now when the air turn weird and low, I trust that and I keep my leverage. I don't fear the dark, I fear the drift, that's why I catch the smallest shift. Black section, then I stay intact and leave before it cracks. Black section, I know that it. Black section, I feel that there. Black section, all still, all deep, that's where I go what I keep. Black section, all signs, all strange. Black section, all dark, all rain. Black section, I built that red, that's what the hard nights did to me. They reply, let that shit. No weak latex gon' move me quick. I know too much about what come back when the room go cold and the weather shit. They reply in a blue lit screen with all them soft little what you mean. Like I forgot what the silence was when I needed, really got nothing in between. I don't chase no answer now, I don't need no closure anyhow. I built too much in the quiet dark to let one dead thread pull me down. They reply, taught me self-command, a calmer chest and a stronger hand. Now every unread little low soft line just show me more of who I am.
They reply, I let that fade. They reply, no weak replay. They reply, I know that code and keep my peace up off that road. They reply,
all dead, all done.
They reply,
I don't rerun.
They reply,
I move too clear
to let old static reappear.
They reply, make my love more exact. Less likely to beg and then circle back. More likely to let the whole thing die. And I call that cruel, just facts. I know what it means when the hands are slow. Not every pause deserves your soul. Some things dead for the better reason, and that's all I need to know. They reply, gave me cleaner nights and less pull from the past in sight. Now I can sit with that dead screen glow and still keep all my peace alright. I don't know every old thing sounds, some lines better buried on the ground. They reply, then I stay whole and let that silence hold.
They reply, I let that fade. They reply, no weak replay. They reply, I know that code and keep my peace up off that road. They reply,
all dead, all done.
They reply,
I don't rerun.
They reply,
I move too clear
to let old static reappear. Let old static reappear.
I know that sound awful loud, but it's still not right. That little shift in the room gon' do that tiny drag in the chest at night. Slow warning, come before the break, before the full thing loses shape, before the fake all strip itself and show you exactly what's at stake. I learned to trust that slower rate, that lower pulse underneath the beat. That thing more people miss till late, but I can feel before it speaks. Slow warning, feel my final lens, make me less likely to overextend. I was there, get weird too soon, I leave that room before it bends. Slow warning, I know that tone. Slow warning, I know that zone. Slow warning, all low, all clear, that's why I move with care in here. Slow warning, all slight, all real. Slow warning, I trust that feel. Slow warning, I built that stage, and I don't need disaster to change my pace. Slow warning, make my boundaries sharper, make me less easy for weak things to harbor. Make me stop brushing off the little signs till the whole thing get way darker. I know what it means to miss that cue, to stay too long in the wrong old room. So now I let the chest decide and not the pretty shape of the view. Slow warning gave me a better line between overthinking and reading signs. Now when the low dark whisper hit, I trust it more than the outward shine. It don't gotta scream to still be danger, that's what the long hard nights make clear. Slow warning, then I move exact and let that old thing disappear. Slow warning, I know that tone. Slow warning, I know that zone. Slow warning, all low, all clear, that's why I move with care in here. Slow warning, all side, all real. Slow warning, I trust that feel. Slow warning. Slow warning.
Main distance I had to make, not out of hate, out of what was at stake. Not out of pride, but self-protect, knowing what the soul can't take. Main distance in the way I grew, away from what kept splitting true, away from all that half-warm love that felt too good but never pulled me through. I know what it means to step back slow and let the real shape finally show, and let some things lose their borrowed heat till what remained got way below. Main distance gave my chest more room to heal for real and not resume the same old thing in a different coat, just because it looked less doomed. Main distance, I know that line. Main distance, I made it my main distance. All hurt, all grace, that's how I got back to my place. Main distance, all truth, all calm. Main distance, no false alarm. Main distance, I built that room where my soul could finally bloom. Main distance taught me how to love without giving all and calling it trust, without staying close to what drained my core just because it felt familiar enough. Now I know some things need space to either die or find a place, and both can still be right somehow when you got honesty in the face. Main distance built a better me, less tied to old identity, more aware of what still fit and what was never meant to be. I don't fear the gap the way I did. I know what healing looks like in it. Main distance, then I came back with a steadier heart and a cleaner track. Main distance, I know that line. Main distance, I made it my main distance. All hurt, all grace, that's how I got back to my place. Main distance, all truth, all calm. Main distance, no false alarm. Main distance. finally bloom.
Platform, I know that way. Still last there in a too late state. And feeling something about the shit, but you ain't sure what damn way. Cold platform got the heavy quiet, where all your thoughts start getting brighter. With the city blur into one low hum, and the soul feel one step tighter. I had nights like that in my chest, standing still with too much left. Thinking about all the roads I took, and all the things I still protect. Cold platform taught me patience raw, how to hold still without withdrawal. How to let one long dead minute pass and not let the whole self fall. Cold platform, I know that place. Cold platform, that breathing space. Cold platform, all still, all true. That's where I saw that I'm going to. Cold platform, all low, all night. Cold platform, no faith inside. Cold platform, I built that calm and learned to hold without the hum. Cold platform made me less afraid of the waiting phase and the slower days. It made me see not every pause a punishment or some lost way state. Sometimes you just stand in fear, what's still in you and what's still real, and let the next thing show itself without forcing one more wheel. Cold platform get my voice more depth, more respect for delayed steps. Now I don't rush every little sign, I let time and breathe in my chest. I found a light and I held up out, and all that stillness and hidden power. Cold platform, then I came back with steadier lungs and a cleaner track. Cleaner track, cleaner track. Cold platform, I know that place. Cold platform, that breathing space. Cold platform, all still, all true. That's where I saw what I'm going through. Cold platform, all low, all night. Cold platform, no faith inside. Cold platform, I built that calm and learned to hold without the harm. Where I come from. No safe curve when the money go down. No easy lane to the things I built. No, just all that pressure and a heart alone. No weak where I built my inner code. Made me trust less what glitter show. Made me know what kind of man I am when the road get black and the air go cold. I seen too many fold off comfort, too many bright turns led to nothing. Me, I came up in the rougher lane, so I feel normal when I'm running. No we route made my chair more strong. Made me hold on when the world felt wrong. Made me start waiting on better weather and move with the storm all along. No weak route, I know that path. No weak route, I know that math. No weak route, all pain, all gain. That's why I still stand through strain. No weak route, all grit, all dry. No weak route, that's how I survive. No weak route, I build that name and still move hard through the rain. 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 No we route taught me not to bend. For every room and every friend, I know not everybody built to ride that road until the end. I had too many nights in the deep cold lane, still kept my goal in the burning brain, still kept my mind from falling apart, and made one path out all that pain. The reroute gave me stronger trust in what I'm made of and what can last. Now when it get rough, I don't act surprised, I just hold my line and let it pass. I don't fear the hard road I was raised in, with all that smoke and all that dead air. No reroute, that's why I move like pressure, mind and pain, my proof of no reroute. No reroute, I know that path. No reroute, I know that math. No reroute, all pain, all gain, that's why I still stand through strain. No reroute, all grit, all drive. No reroute, that's how I survive. No reroute, I built that name and still move hard through the rain. 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 Dog return, I know that feel when you come back built from something real. When the whole old life looks smaller now and the chest got weight the room can feel. Dog return ain't loud or neat, it's all them scars still under the beat. It's all them nights that shaped your walk and all that pain you learn to keep. I came from too much to show up soft, too many roads with a hair cut off. Still found a way to rebuild clean and not let one old wound run me off. Dog return made my whole tone deeper, made my trust more guarded keeper, made me stop chasing old approval and build a colder self-believer. Dog return, I came back changed. Dog return, but still the same. Dog return, all scars, all light, that's why I still move right through night. Dog return, all proof, all pain. Dog return, all loss, all gain. Dog return, I know that road and still keep fire in the soul. Dog return taught me how to rise without pretending I never got cut inside, without losing touch with the old hard truth that made me sharp and made me wise. I know what it means to survive your own doubt, to walk back in and not break out, to hold the line through a cleaner frame and let the work say what you're about. Dog return gave me stronger peace, not from forgetting but release. Now every comeback got more truth than less need to prove to the weak. I didn't come back for applause, I came back cause I know my cause. Dog return, then I stood more still and let the room feel iron will. Dog return, I came back changed. Dog return, but still the same. Dog return, all scars, all light, that's why I still move right through night. Dog return, all proof, all pain. Dog return, all loss, all gain. Dog return, I know that road and still keep fire in the soul. Station, I know that weight, that empty feeling, a too late state. The place where all your thoughts get loud and the whole damn city move one shade gray. Low station, got a truth to it. No big crowd, no fake ass script. Just that hell the breath and the colder air and a lot of things under your ribs. I had nights where the soul sat there with a lower voice and 1,000 stairs. Still not breaking, still not gone, just sorting out, still living there. Low station, tell me how to boss without feeling weak or at a loss. Sometimes the strongest thing in the whole long night, just holding still and not getting lost. Low station, I know that room. Low station, all dim, all fume. Low station, all low, all true. That's why I get back into tune. Low station, no fake display. Low station, I let things stay till the right true rise through the dark and light one clean and spark. Low light one clean and spark.
likely to let the night on me. Made me in my own damn mind without the world trying to control me. I know the value of a held back step, of not forcing what ain't settled yet, of giving the chest 1 minute more before I make a move I regret. Low station gave me a steadier core and a deeper respect for what silence for. Now when the whole world slow down hard, I know what to listen for. I find a light in that half-dead glow, where the city hum and the cold wind blow. Low station, then I came back clear and kept my whole soul near. I know that room, low station, all dim, all fumes. Low station, all low, all true. That's where I get back in the tune. Low station, no fake display. Low station, I let things stay till the right truth rise through the dark and light one cleaner spark. And light one cleaner spark. And light one cleaner spark. Light one cleaner spark.
Final ride. Final route, I know that line with a whole long road. Come back in time with the miles you carried in the chest. All start making sense inside. Final route ain't just the end, it's the truth of what you had to spend. All them nights, all them cuts, all that rain, and the way you still stand again. I came too far through too much smoke to let one weak thing break the soul. I know what it means to close out strong and not lose self while reaching the goal. Final route, build my whole frame, the lower voice, the cleaner aim, the way I don't get pulled by noise, cause I know what it took to make my name. Final route, I know that road. Final route, I know that code. Final route, all dark, all true, that's what the hard years turned me to. Final route, all pain, all light. Final route, I won that fight. All soul, all flame, that's why I still stand in my name. That's why I still stand in my name. Final route told me not to close, not at the end, not when it mattered most. It taught me how to close with honor, not just survive but hold the growth. I know what it means to keep that line when the body low and the air feel tight, when the whole world say it's enough and the soul still say one more night. Final route gave me all that depth and a lower tone and a heavier breath. Now when I speak it got years in it, and then the whole damn life beneath the chest. Everything before, lay right here, through all that smoke and all that fear. Final route, then I crossed that line and left no part of me behind. Final route, I know that road. Final route, I know that code. Final route, all dark, all true, that's what the hard years turned me to. Final route, all pain, all light. Final route, I won that fight. All soul, all flame, that's why I still stand in my name. That's why I still stand in my name.